start off the fifth in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring up the backstop, A.J. Pierzynski. First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
The batter,
striding into the box, Jace Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1-0.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, still no score. Jason Rogers comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Settling in now, Jordy Mercer. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Teheran gets the sign. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Francisco Cervelli stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Michael Bourne makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Center fielder, number 2, Michael
Ready
Bourne.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now in the box, Julio Teheran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And now he'll try a bunt to break up the no-no. And he is in there.
Leave it to the pitcher to come up with their first hit. I think even he can't really believe it.
Ender Inciarte will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The relay throw.
The batter, number 1.
Finally, a little bit of life. Man, these guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double back-to-back put runners on second and third now, and maybe this will wake up this offense a little bit.
Eric Ibar will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And he takes ball 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Get out of here.
First baseman number 5.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Third baseman number 24, Kelly Johnson.
Kelly Johnson strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates nothing. Michael Morse is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Michael Morse.
Up and in for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Tehran's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And you know, pretty much 1 through 9, they're just not executing right now. I mean, there's nothing all that remarkable about this pitch or even the location, but he's not even close to making contact.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In the air now, out to left. Inciarte's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Josh Harrison will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
In there at the knees, strike one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Tony Watson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
44, Tony Watson.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Jace Peterson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Michael Bourne will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Marte is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates nothing. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Andrew McCutchen.
Teheran into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Starling Marte tripled last time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting,
John Jaso will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set. Here it comes. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And there's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Boy, what a huge home run late in this ball game to tie it up. And you know who knew it was a home run before the hitter did? It was the pitcher. He knew as soon as it left his hand.
now batting,
Standing in now, Jason Rogers.
Jason
As
Rogers.
he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Jordy Mercer will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit. Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Tyler Flowers is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Ender Inciarte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Tough play for Mercer. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Eric Ibar comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Chris Stewart is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Stewart.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line drive to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Inciarte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, and I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Josh Harrison stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Jason Grilli comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 39. Jason
Josh Harrison steps into the box.
The batter, number 5.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Tap foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Neftali Feliz will enter now to start the ninth inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Freddie Freeman steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
And goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Hit hard back up the middle. Taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 24,
Kelly Johnson digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Polanco, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
now batting, catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman
Jace Peterson will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. Well, that's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. Harrison has it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Way outside. 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Down the third baseline. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So striding in, Starling Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line drive, base hit left field. The throw home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. John Jason comes forward to hit with a winning run at first. Out in front of it, strike one. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Popped high in the air. Johnson calls for it. One away.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Jordy Mercer has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Worth remembering here, this is a veteran closer out there. He's been through this before, so I doubt he's going to panic too much when the chips are down.
Hit to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Michael Bourne will start things off here as this topsy-turvy ball game heads for a 10th inning.
Well, both teams had a chance to win this thing in the ninth, and both bullpens faltered. And now here we are wondering what's in store for us next.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
Elise is ready. Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike one. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Swisher.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a solo home run by Nick Swisher as they take the lead 4-3.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Archimedes Caminero will come in and pitch now.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 37, Archimedes Caminero. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 3, Sean Rodriguez. The left fielder, number
Here's
2,
Ender Inciarte as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. One out, nobody on. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. And then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Here's Eric Ibar now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting.
And this usually stems from a guy that's sitting on a fastball. So when he gets that changeup, normally he's so far out on his front foot, he'll just hook it foul. But instead, this time he's able to stay back, keep his hands back just long enough to keep this one fair right down the line.
And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Kelly Johnson comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty, 0-2.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You got to compose yourself, and that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Marte going back at the track. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they open it up to 8-3.
One pitch. That's all he needed to keep the damage to a minimum and strand the bases loaded. But back to the drawing board after that one. That is gonna hurt.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
Hit well again, down the right field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Man, I'll tell you, talk about veteran leadership and showing youngsters how to approach each and every at-bat at the major league level. Well, just show him the tape of this swing. If he tries to pull this pitch, it's either a 4-hopper or an easy fly ball. Instead, he knows just to basically throw his hands at this thing, and he's able to drive it the other way for a double.
In now, Jace Peterson, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Now batting.
Well, one thing you're taught at an early age, when you see a pitch coming in tight, do not open yourself up. You got to turn your back into it to protect yourself. This will still hurt, but it could have been worse.
Michael Bourne at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 8 and the Pirates 3. Ian Kroll will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 46, Ian Kroll.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Hey fans, why not make it a day to remember by taking the Gateway Clipper to the ballpark? The Gateway Clipper provides shuttle service from the Station Square dock to all Pirate home games. Shuttles begin transporting fans 2 hours prior to game time, and return service is available beginning in the bottom of the 7th inning.
And that misses, ball one. 2-0 now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Markakis is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he needed to have a good jump on this one. This is a ball that's going to tail away from him towards the line, but he's able to run it down anyway.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just...
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Well, this will make him sleep a little better. He was 0 for 4 coming into that at-bat. At least he'll leave here with something.
Andrew McCutchen will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Starling Marte will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy
on to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 8-3. So long from Pittsburgh.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 8 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West Busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.